when the Pimp and the Bun linked back up and they started recording again, man, what was that movement like?
Whoa, I'm talking about explosive, man, because being a fan of the UGK group, everybody missed that. Everybody for years, we missed that. So when they finally locked up and was cutting records again, doing shows again, man, the shit was so explosive. The very first shows, I think we did maybe Dallas or whatever. Man, I'm talking about the whole goddamn club. It looked like a zoo in that hole. It looked like niggas was hanging from the roof in that bitch. It was a 2-story club. I'm talking about packed wall to wall. And this is a gangster party. Yeah. It ain't nothing but love in that hole. You could feel the warmth. You could feel Texas just re-embracing the underground kindness. Mm-hmm. And to see my brothers back together, you know, they different in a way, but they complement each other so well. It was like, man, this is like a dream come true. And me being an independent artist, solo artist, one of my goals was I just wanted to be noticed by them to say, hey, this nigga rap, this nigga go hard, salute. But I got way more than that. You know what I mean?
What was it like being on the road, man, and just going in and out of them different shows and concerts, and then him touching back down and having to get busy though?
Hey, it was one of them things where you knew it was gonna be some exciting shit because just being around him, you know, when he was chilling, yeah, everything was just calm, cool. But when he was in character, oh man, anything could pop off. I remember. Let me see which one I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you Austin, Texas. Okay. Right? We're at the South by Southwest. Yeah. And salute to this kid. We in Austin, Texas, South by Southwest. I opened for Pimp and Bun, and then me and my partner, Big Bug, we hit the crowd. We go to grind and pushing the products. Mm-hmm. I was over the merchandise. So I had access to a product that he hosted for me called Block Stars. And I also had a catalog of UGK retail ready CDs. You know what I mean? Man, that was the equivalent of crack. Straight business. So we out there pushing the line, and two youngsters walks up on Pimp, and they trying to present some music and whatnot. But one of the youngsters kind of shy, and the other one, he excited. This is their opportunity. And Pimp back there by the Bentley, and you know, the other folks in the alley chilling, boom, boom, boom. And so somehow one of the dudes was representing for the other too much. And Pimp was like, man, let him talk for himself. So long story short, Pimp got them diamonds on and that diamond bracelet on, and he talking to the youngster. He like, man, let him represent himself, man. Why you keep butting in? And so the youngster like, man, I'm just trying to. And so while the youngster throwing his hands up, talking with his hands, Pimp doing this here, and all of a sudden, bam, their hands collide. And so Pimp holler, don't touch me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So now this shit then turned into some bullshit, you know what I mean? And the youngster like, man, he trying to apologize, but he aggressive, he excited, like he probably going through a lot of shit right now because he's actually in some kind of confrontation with the Pimp. You need you gotta imagine what the kid going through, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. So Pimp tell him, yeah, bitch, get away from me, don't touch me, this and that. And the youngster trying to explain himself, but the youngster hollering, Pimp screaming, you know, and they kind of getting into it. And the youngster screaming, he ain't scared. Well, long story short, a blow get thrown and the youngster get knocked on his cakes. You know what I mean? The shit on the internet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people have seen it. But it was really like a misunderstanding. And I played devil's advocate that day. I kind of approached the youngster and I was like, look here, youngster, get your bitch ass away from me, man, before you get smeared on this motherfucking concrete.
Exactly.
But he told me, like, I ain't scared though. I say, nigga, you ain't got to be scared. Just get the fuck on, you know what I mean? So yeah. It just any kind of little incidents would just pop off. 97% of the time, it was gangster parties with with all kind of walks of life of gangster niggas and females coming together under one roof, enjoying some classic records, embracing the Pimp, and then moving out of the club in an orderly fashion with no drama and no plex. So we had a lot of that happen too.
When you saw them starting to record and stuff like that, man, what was the music that you saw him laying down that you knew that man was back? And did it take him any time to really get his swagger back?
I think he may have been thinking that he was a little rusty, but once all that paper started coming through and everybody went to placing their order, shit, that nigga went to work to the booty squirt. He started saying shit like that. And I had a project, like I said, called Block Stars that he told me he was gonna host. And he was so busy doing all these features and his personal stuff, his solo stuff, and then doing stuff with Bun. We used to record at Corey Mo's spot a lot.
Yeah.
But we also had a spot in Port Arthur that me and my partner Hard Time, along with our engineer Ava Rex and Beat Master, they helped produce on the song Gravy. Mm-hmm. They had some participation in that and a couple of other records. So we had a studio set up in PA, and he was doing like a huge percentage of his work right there in Port Arthur. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I got to see him lay down some classic shit. I got to see him lay down that joint, The Massacre, where he was dissing the homie Lil Troy out of H-Town. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Not trying to scrape no Band-Aids off no wounds, but just saying shit that I saw. So, cause like that actual beat was produced by a little homie that I put in the game, and it was actually my beat. But he took it right then and there. He listened to two of the guy beats, and then when that beat came on, he instantly was like, run that shit back. Hold up, stop that shit right there. Hold up, I got something. And by 7 minutes, that nigga wrote that Massacre and said he was ready. And when that nigga hit the boot, I wish a motherfucker would try to run up on me. I say, God damn.
My God.